the blue corner, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of Atlantic MMA, you know him. You know him as Boomy Marquell Fullwood Jones. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighing at 242 pounds, fighting out of Team Rock out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome, Justin Bonds.
Marquell Fullwood Jones taking on Justin Bonds. Justin Bonds at 2-2. This is Jones's first fight. I'm Chaz Bryant, joined cage side by the man, the myth, the legend, that is Mr. Al Simmons.
Yes, sir.
Big boys coming up here.
Huge boys.
206 to 265. But this one is now underway, round one. The big boys at it.
Wow.
Here. You know, let's see who comes in with more confidence. Let's see how long the gas tank actually can last on these guys here. It's Marquell. Mr. Jones comes in from Atlantic MMA.
Uh-huh.
And Team
very
Rock.
highly observed. You know, these guys are very good at what they do. Ooh.
Good pedigree.
Nice little two-piece. Ooh. My big guy, Justin, he throws another deep kick, follows it with a big swing. Just kind of testing each other out, getting their ranges. These guys really move well for big men, that's for sure.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts, though.
Yes,
that's my whole thing.
Yeah. We'll see if they're this big come third round.
Yeah, I was late in the second and third round. Mr. Bonds comes from Team Rock in Charlotte, North Carolina, up there in the around the Concord area. He's got a Jordan Rinaldi. Big swings there by Justin Bonds there. Just missed Mr. Jones. Ooh, with power there.
Yeah. Whoa, big kick.
Big kick up there.
Big kick. I don't know if that did any damage. Got Justin Bonds another two-piece. It's the difference between ages. You can tell the young Marquell, he's kind of jumping around, dancing a little bit.
Oh, Justin Bonds, big swings there.
And Mr. Bonds just goes right for the meat and the potatoes.
Well, he, of course, he works over there, right to our right there, works with Team Rock. He got Jordan Rinaldi, the UFC vet.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of experience right there. It might not intimidate Mr. Jones over there, but
yeah.
Of course, none of that stuff matters once you get into the cage.
Once it's in there, it's all it's all done but the screaming and the punching.
Yeah.
Looks like he's holding his own.
He is.
Trying to get off that cage.
He's got to watch out there.
A nice little scramble. But they're back in the middle of the ring.
Like he was dancing for his life there.
Ooh.
It's a reminder.
Like Mr. Jones connected with that left.
Let's remind our home viewers there some big hits. These are three-minute rounds for amateurs for all these fights tonight.
And Mr. Bonds just connected with that nice right. I would say it's tied up as far as the points are concerned right about now. We might have a little bit of an advantage towards Mr. Bonds. Boom, right in the balls.
And they'll stop the time.
Of course, Mr. Dale Fry, he's going in there and stopping the fight for a second just to make sure that this individual's got his wits about him.
They're allowed 5 minutes, I believe, to rest up after a little groin kick to the Manimals there. They don't have to use all 5 minutes, just that's the recovery time they get.
Just enough to get it back in the cup.
Yeah. That's 10-second clapper there.
Looks like Bonds is trying to push the game a little bit.
Another knee to the stomach there.
Oh, nice little chuck.
That's it. Oh, whoa.
Ooh, what's going on?
Whoa. That's after the bell.
I guess he got throat punched.
Let's see what Mr. Dale Fry thinks. maybe just a little reprimand. I don't think any points are coming off.
I didn't even hear the bell. I was so intrigued by what was going on in the cage.
I heard it. That's why I was 0-0 over here.
Yeah, man. It's absolutely. I love this. This is best thing. You got a UFC fighter here giving coaching and everything. This is where it's at. This is where it starts, like you said.
To have that sort of coaching, day to day, week to week, that's got to be so valuable. Of course, Justin Bonds, of course, is already has 4 fights underneath his belt, but still having that experience with you, that's got to be. And let me point out to our viewers, I don't know if they're able to see this, and that's a championship beard Jordan has going on there. That's well-groomed.
If you've ever noticed Jordan Ronaldo's beard, please.
It's terrific.
Just go on Instagram and tell him how much you love his beard.
I might do that later on today. Just give it a nice tug.
I think I'm going to do that just during the intermission.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
The man has the most incredible beard I've ever seen. Should be labeled as a Greek god.
A national treasure.
Big left being thrown. These guys are really going for it right now, folks.
That's what I was just sort of waiting on saying as they tried to how long the gas tank lasts.
Most definitely. And it looks like, for big guys, these guys don't look very well.
Oh, big swings there, too.
Wow, great scramble. Bunch of punches. Here we go. They just keep going. He keeps running them around the cage.
Marquell, Mr. Davis, is almost running for his life.
Yes.
But he looked like he was able to recover. But
I think he just wants to finish the fight and get back to the buffet.
Justin Bonds was going for the gusto there, chasing around this cage.
Old school. Both of these guys have, I can't believe the incredible gas tanks both of these gentlemen have. It's absolutely incredible to watch these guys chase each other around the ring. Hey, great knee into the belly. Looks like there might be another good knee into the belly. Oh, tried a big left hand, didn't connect.
He's got a couple of good shots on that knee to the belly.
Just one heck of a fight. And when these two big guys scramble, they scramble. Just trying to get that single leg.
I'll ask you this while I got a takedown. Does it seem like when I first started about 10, 11 years ago covering MMA, there were a lot more bigger guys in the sport?
There was.
And then they went down a sort of
guys like Keith Bell and lots of heavyweights.
But then it sort of leveled off and got a lot more smaller guys, as this card will have, that we'll see later on if people keep watching.
And what's really funny is most of the heavier guys got smaller as they kept training. So they go from heavy to 205 to 185 and so on and so forth. Because I used to know a lot of heavyweights that are now fighting at 85 and 70.
It's more, see a lot, especially North Carolina, South Carolina more, 165s, 55s, 45s. As we got a takedown there.
Very big takedown. That was beautiful.
Justin Bonds
on top. He's trying to get out of the guard.
Just trying to remember Justin Bonds' last win inside the cage back in September was by a submission attempt.
It was.
First round. So let's see. I think it was like a TKO due to strikes.
Yes. Very hard striker. And it was over pretty quick, too. It was only 49 seconds.
I think we have 10 seconds left. It's hard to hear these headphones and all the people yelling behind us.
There we go.
And there it is, the bell to end the second round.
Very nice.
Very aggressive. Very aggressive.
What's really incredible is neither one of these guys look very gassed. They both got up very quickly. They're going to breathe heavy. These guys are actually doing things, so they're going to be breathing heavy. But as far as I can see, they're not very gassed. They're just breathing heavy, and you can tell they've been in combat. But as far as you would think you would get out of two big guys like this, it's absolutely incredible.
And I'm just doing a little sweat count. Mr. Davis over there, he doesn't look like he's glistening all that much, but Justin Bonds in front of us, obviously we can tell a little bit better. And just like you said, they're doing controlled breathing right now. They got good, smart coaches over there who got them to the pace that they can push themselves to. we'll see how this third round will play out with.
Yeah, I think they're both in very good condition. I think Mr. Jones has just got a little bit tattered, but I think it's just because of his debut. You know, you're going to have to give it to the guy that's got a little bit more veteran, about him. But then again, I see a very well-matched fight.
And just looking at the record for Mr. Justin Bonds, he's gone the distance in 2 of his fights.
Yeah.
He's got a 1-1 record, 1 win, World Elite Championship 17 back in 2011. And then versus Latron Walters, his first fight ever. He lost that one, both due to the unanimous decision. But I'm pretty sure both of these guys want to finish it in this round if they can.
Of course. I mean, sooner the better, obviously. He's trying to pull in a single leg, but it looks like Mr. Jones is defending quite well.
Yeah, absolutely. Good defense there, Bob.
Yeah. Nice.
But until that's where the defense ends.
He did a switch.
And a pound in there.
Ground and pound. I would say Justin's definitely winning this round. He's been on him twice. Very aggressive and very dominant so far in this round.
And I forgot to ask you, who do you have winning in between the rounds? Who do you have winning right now?
I have Justin winning. He won a little bit of last round. I'm pretty sure it'd be two rounds of 0, or I think it's a 10-8 or a 10-9 is what they call it.
Gotcha.
And there he goes for the ground and pound.
Yeah. It's hard to see with our angle right now.
Yeah.
Of course, Dale Fry is going to be looking at it if those strikes become undefended strikes to the head.
Nice. He's throwing knees into the body.
And we can just hear it right over here, the pops coming through there. As long as Mr. Jones stays defending himself, Dale Sunshine 5 won't need to come in, but he's looking attentive over there.
Yeah, he's definitely, when he needs him in the body, he's definitely moving. So this is definitely causing some grief on him, Ooh, another big knee to the body. Another one. He just keeps punishing that body. And then he goes up to the head and punishes that a little bit.
And all that weight, possibly, as we have 10 seconds left, possibly 265 pounds on top of you. That's hard to move.
That's crazy. That's incredible.
We are coming to the end of this fight.
There
it is.
And that's the end of it, folks.
Good fight for these two guys. Mr. Jones in his debut fight.
And as usual, they give each other big hugs and
bear hugs.
They'll probably bear hugs. And they'll probably go out for beers later, I'm sure.
So, good fight, but we're leaning on Mr. Bonds with the more experience and being more aggressive in this fight.
Yeah, I would definitely pick Justin Bonds. Not to say that that's who's going to win.
Never leave it to the judges, so that's the whole thing.
Ever
but I
think
I'm going to agree with you. I think Justin Bonds, especially that second round on, was all him.
Go there.
As we go to Mr. Sam Fuique.
I do love my main man over there, Bill Clancy. Absolute one of the best boxing reps there is.
Justin Bonds gets the win. He ups his record to 3-2.
So now Mr. Justin Bonds goes to 3-2, wins by decision. Absolutely good. I kind of figured it would go that way. He was definitely very aggressive and was the most dominant of the, out of the three, for sure.
Hey, and it's
the first round kind of was. I
it
think
was a filling out process.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a feel out, but I would have gone a little bit to Bonds.
Yeah.
So yes, I would have definitely gone unanimous on that.
Yeah.